Hey, what's up, Social Cam? Let me make sure I ain't about to run nobody over and then. But I'm driving back from a gig. I had a fun gig in Reading with Gerald Beasley. Hope y'all had a happy Friday, as I'm almost at the crib. But man, I was listening to the radio, and it was just like, man, I got really discouraged for a minute. And it ain't about trying to diss anybody, none of that kind of stuff. But man, I was just so disappointed in the music. I was just like, it just made me get down. Almost start making me just get a sick feeling like, man, like, is there hope? In terms of just what's played on radio and what's, in terms of, I'm not hating on anybody, because it's a blessing that, if your song is able to be played every song on the, your song gets played once an hour on every hour. I ain't gonna lie to you, I wouldn't be mad at that if that happened for us. But it just made me start thinking, just like, man, start feeling down. And I was just like, man, I need to feel encouraged. I start flipping through all the stations. The jazz music was happening. Then I turned on, just some of the, I don't want to hate on, I was turned on some of the, R&B stuff, and then some of the other stations. And I was just like, oh my God, just what is going on? But you know what? There's a gospel song that's out there. It's called Encourage Yourself. And it was just so crazy. I was like, you know what? I haven't listened to any other music that Gene and I produced in a while. We got an album in the can that's ready to go now. But, the main thing is about having a proper exposure so it can really get out to the world. So I had to encourage myself. And man. Name of this joint is called Get Better. I gotta send a shout out to my homies, Carvin Higgins, who co-wrote this joint with us, with Gene and I, and my boy Ali Al, working on this joint with us. You can hear the male voice in the backgrounds. Man, this was a fun joint we worked on called Get Better. And just a good message. Just talking about relationships. Me and Gene being married, and check it out. So the song is called Get Better, and the hook, it says, what is it? It's going to get better, let's make it better. So your relationship's supposed to keep getting better, and you got to keep working to make it better. So, yeah, man, it's a, great joint. But, I just had to throw that in today, just listening to some of the records, because, man, I needed that kind of encouragement. Sometimes as an artist and a musician, it's hard for you to see the end of the tunnel or the end of the road in terms of, where all this is heading as far as your, career, your music and everything. And sometimes you just have to put in your music to, that it would encourage you. That, through the gift that God has given you, you can see that, man, there's something that you have to offer to the world. So I just want to encourage those that may feel like, man, I don't have an outlet for my music. Or, man, I just feel like I'm stuck. I don't know what to do. Well, the one thing I would say is that just to keep creating and keep writing, man, and keep trying to stay inspired with the help of God. I know it's a daily process. You have your moments, but those that are out here, they had dark moments and had, moments that they need to be uplifted as well. So a shout out to those that are doing their thing and their dreams, and even those that, to our brothers and sisters, to everybody that got that hit radio single, because I know it wasn't easy getting there. So, keep doing it. And we all, in a sense, man, we all in this together, so we all try to achieve, our goals. And let's keep it going. All right, I'll holler at y'all later. All right, holler at y'all later. Peace.
Baby, I'm in for a long haul. Even if we swim the same road, I catch you.
Okay, that's too much. All right, holler at y'all later. Peace.